educators, let us begin with a simple truth. When a gambling offender is released from prison, there is no guarantee that they will not gambling again. Prison may punish them, but it does not cure their addiction. In fact, without proper rehabilitation, they are highly likely to fall back into the same destructive cycle. Gambling addiction is not simply a crime. It is a social and psychological problem. It is a condition where a person is unable to control their urge to gamble. Even though they know it brings harmful consequences to themselves and others, treating it with imprisonment only punishes but does not solve the root cause. Instead, providing social service and skill training offers rehabilitation, reintegration, and long-term solutions. While we acknowledge the impact of gambling is detrimental not only to individuals but also to families and the wider community, with the right approach, people addicted to gambling still have a chance to recover and start new, better life. It all starts with awareness and willingness to change. By that, I support the motion that this House would give social service and skill training for gambling offenders rather than imprisonment. To start my arguments, I have three main points. First, reducing stigma. Second, supporting family recovery. And third, enhancing employability. For the first layers, providing social service and skill training can help reduce the stigma associated with gambling offenders. Stigma can be a significant barrier to recovery as it can prevent individuals from seeking help and integrating into society. By giving them a second chance through social service and skill training, we can help them to overcome the shame and guilt associated with their past mistakes. This approach can promote a more compassionate and inclusive society where individuals are judged on their potential rather than their past. By reducing stigma, we can create an environment that encourages individuals to seek help and work toward recovery. For the second layer, gambling addiction affects not only to individuals but also their family. The impact of gambling can be far-reaching, causing financial hardship, emotional distress, and relationship breakdowns. By providing social service and skills training, we can support family recovery and help them cope with the negative impact of gambling. This holistic approach can strengthen family bonds and promote overall well-being. By involving families in the recovery process, we can create a supportive network that encourages individuals to stay on the path of recovery. This approach can also help families develop coping strategies and improve their resilience in the face of adversity. For the third layer, skill training programs can equip gambling and offenders with the skills they need to secure employment and reduce the risk of relapse. Unemployment and financial instability can be significant triggers for gambling addiction. By investing in their future through skill and education, we can help them develop the skills and confidence they need to secure employment and become productive members of society. This approach can break the cycle of addiction and promote long-term recovery. By providing individuals with the tools they need to succeed, we can help them rebuild their lives and contribute to the economy. This approach can also reduce the economic burden of gambling addiction on society. As individuals become more self-sufficient and less reliant on social services. When offenders are given social service and skill training, they learn discipline, responsibility, and practical skills to earn a living in illegal ways. For example, Singapore and Canada have programs that focus on counseling and work training for gambling addicts, and the results show lower rates of reoffending compared to those times. Rehabilitation addresses the problem while prison only delays it. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse, the success rate for drug rehabilitation range from 40% to 60%. This rate varies depending on the type of drug, duration of addiction, and the rehabilitation program attended. Individuals who complete a full rehabilitation program have a higher chance of recovery than those who do not complete the program. In conclusion, imprisonment does not cure addiction. It only isolates and stigmatizes. Social service and skill training, on the other hand, empower offenders to change their lives, prevent repeat offenses, and benefit society as a whole. And that's why I stand to support the motion. Thank you.